Good evening, everybody. Fan Handyman 89 here once again. It is Wednesday, June the 8th, and this evening I figured that I would go ahead and make a little video of my old vintage lamps here. I'm not exactly sure if any of you had seen these lamps in the video, but these are my two little nightlight lamps. Technically, I use them most of the day. It's not too often that I use my old overhead light here in my room due to how much it warms the rooms, particularly this time of year. So I just use my old lamps here instead. Go ahead and I'll show that off to you too, by the way. The old light dome. This was technically an old sodium light dome that was intended for a porch, but I just had it installed here instead. I think I had it installed. I think about a year ago. I think that's pretty cool. Like Jordan knew, I also happen to have a thing for sodium lights and lamps and stuff like that. Anyway, these are my two lamps here, my two twin bedroom lamps, and I think this is some kind of, I don't think it's plastic, but it's some kind of, I think it's fiberglass, and they pretty much have everything original to them, including the power cord. Both of them have the same twist-on cap here. They look to be in pretty good shape. The lampshade is not torn. There's no holes in them or anything like that. That is a little bent there, but that's really no concern to me. This has the original power cord to it too. Looks to be in pretty good shape. It's not corroded or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure how old these lamps are. I got these from a family friend about 2 or 3 years back. I got this when I was over at his house doing a job for him, and he gave these to me. I would suspect they're probably from the 90s or the early 2000s. And if you're watching this video, I mean, I could just Google it up and look it up, and maybe you can tell me how old they are, or if you have any information on them. There's the stand to it. It does show signs of age and use. Thought about restoring these lamps. I may paint these like a laurel green or a wintergreen color, like my old Wizard here. Has the original lamp switch to it too. That looks to be in pretty good shape. Both of the lamps do work very well, and I do use them quite often. They light up my room, and it's, like I said, it's not too often that I use my old overhead light here, even in the nighttime, because it tends to warm up the room a little bit more, particularly for a smaller room such as this. Let's go ahead and start this. Turn the lamp on here to where you can see it. Alright. Go ahead and we'll turn the other one here on. Turn the overhead light out. Those are the bulbs to them. I think these are, let's see here. Let's see. Take that out and figure out what kind of bulbs these are using. I think they're using the 250, no, the 150 volt. I'm not exactly too sure. Oh, okay. These are basically just the Great Value branded bulbs, and it draws 120 volts and 60 hertz, and it goes to an LED lamp. I hadn't had to change these bulbs in a while. Okay, let's go ahead and start that back up. Okay. My other lamp here, it has the same bulb, 120 volt bulb. I really do have a thing for these lamps. Here's another lamp here too that I have. This is my old desk lamp. I really don't use it all that much. I had my art set table in here at the time before I rearranged it, but I really haven't been using it much. Those are the lamps that I was using when I would be doing my art projects. I have another one out in my shop that I use when I'm working. So I may restore these lamps, or I may keep them the original look. I'm not exactly too sure yet. Really don't have a whole lot of information on them. Well, technically, there's some information here on the bottom. Let's go ahead and very carefully turn it over on its side here. I guess that would be a date, 9/15/190. No? Wait a minute. It was made in August of 2011. It's the SKU number on the bottom. Huh. I didn't anticipate these lamps to be that modern. Thought they would have been a little bit older than that. Sure, my other twin lamp over here is about the same thing. So yeah, these are 12 to 13-year-old lamps. So, well, there you go, everybody. I just thought that I would do a little demonstration on my bedroom lamps here. If I get enough views on this, and if anyone's interested in seeing any more videos, I do have plenty of these. I do have a handful out in my shop that I need to work on and get to working that are laying around. I also have the sodium lights, the yard lights out in my yard. I'll make a video on those one day. So, well, there you go, everybody. There's a quick little video of my 2011 modern bedroom lamps here. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and more videos to come, and bye bye.